Golf is a game of highs and lows. One minute you're striping it down the fairway feeling like a pro. The next, you're in the trees hacking your way back to safety, wondering how it all went wrong. As Bobby Jones put it, you have to play the ball where it lies. And as a high handicapper, that usually means somewhere you really don't want to be. Today we're embracing the chaos, the bad lies, the tough breaks, and the shots that somehow work out. Because as a beginner, you're always learning, always grinding, and always chasing that one perfect shot that keeps you coming back. It's early, dark, and a wee bit chilly, but that's not stopping me. Welcome to round 13 of the 100 round challenge. And honestly, I'm still riding the high from last week after finally breaking 100. That feeling, unreal. But the best part? The support from all of you. The advice, the encouragement, the tips in the comments. You guys have been incredible. Golf is tough, but having a community like this, that's what makes it awesome. So before we go any further, thank you. Now let's be real. Golf doesn't care that I broke 100. This game will humble you fast. One day you're striping it. The next, you're in the trees, hacking your way back to safety, just trying to keep the round together. And let's be honest, sometimes golf makes zero sense. You hit a pure shot and it kicks into the rough. You top one and somehow you're putting for birdie. But hey, that's golf. You play it as it lies and keep moving forward. Arnold Palmer said, "Golf satisfies the soul and frustrates the intellect." And if there's one thing I've learned, the more you think, the worse it gets. 1 second, everything feels easy. The swing is smooth, the ball goes exactly where you want. And the moment you start thinking, "I've cracked the code," golf reminds you that you haven't. But that's the thing. I'm not here to overcomplicate this game. I'm here to make it as easy as possible. Play smart, keep it simple, and move on to the next shot. So let's not make this harder than it needs to be. Simple golf, easy swings, and no overthinking. Did you know the longest drive ever recorded was 597 yards? Yeah, 597. I mean, I'm just happy keeping it in play, but 597? That's not a drive, that's a departure. But hey, I can dream. Speaking of golf goals, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I've got 100 rounds to play, and we're just getting started. Bob Rotella, one of the best minds in golf, said, "Golf is about how well you accept, respond to, and score with your misses." And let's be honest, this game is mostly misses. But the real test is what you do next. Do you let it ruin your round, or do you take the next shot with a clear mind? You're never going to have a perfect round. But if you can turn bad shots into decent ones and avoid letting mistakes snowball, that's where real progress happens. Golf forces you to adapt, constantly. One hole, everything feels easy. Then the wind picks up, the greens get slick, and suddenly I'm playing a whole different course. Eric Schjolberg said, "One of the most valuable lessons golf offers is the ability to adapt." And honestly, that's been the biggest shift in my game lately. I used to just step up and hit the shot I wanted to hit. Now, I'm learning to hit the shot the course is giving me, adjusting for the wind, reading the slopes, playing smart instead of forcing something that isn't there. The best players aren't just great ball strikers, they're great problem solvers. So today that's the goal. Take what the course gives me and keep it simple. Misty conditions today, visibility's low, everything feels a little quieter, and the course looks completely different. But hey, golf's all about playing what's in front of you, right? When you can't see the full hole, you don't think about the flag or the perfect shot. You just focus on what's right in front of you. One shot at a time, no overthinking, just keeping the ball in play. And honestly, that's probably how I should be playing all the time. Forget the score, forget the mistakes, just focus on the next swing and trust it. Let's keep it simple and see where this one lands. Hopefully somewhere I can actually see it. Some days golf feels like a battle, but today I'm just enjoying being out here. The cool air, the misty conditions. It's one of those rounds where the score doesn't matter. I'm just playing. No overthinking, no frustration. Just taking each shot as it comes and having fun with it. And honestly, that's when golf feels the best. No pressure, no expectations. Just enjoying the game for what it is. Not every hole goes smoothly. Sometimes you're just scrambling, punching out, chipping back, doing whatever it takes to keep the round going. It's not about perfect shots, it's about smart ones. Just finding a way to move forward, a little at a time. And honestly, these moments are just as important as the great drives and pure iron shots. Golf isn't always about being in control, it's about managing the chaos. So, no stress, no hero shots, just taking what's in front of me and keeping the round alive. Alright, this one just felt right. No stress, no drama, just one of those holes where everything clicks. They say golf is a game of misses, but sometimes it all comes together. And as a high handicapper, sometimes a hole plays out so well it feels like a hole-in-one, especially when you roll in a huge putt with the Lab DF3 putter. Yeah, that was a par, and it felt amazing. Let's keep it rolling. Not every hole needs to be a wild adventure. Sometimes it's just about stepping up, hitting your shots, and moving on. There's something nice about those in-between moments, the sound of a solid strike, the walk up to the green, just enjoying the round without overthinking it. Some holes test you, some surprise you, and some just keep the round flowing. And that's all part of the game. Golf has a way of keeping you honest. Great drive, found the bunker. I got caught up in laying up. Right back in the sand. Next shot, almost too clean, 1 more yard, and I'd be fishing my ball out of the water. But if this hole reminded me of anything, it's that I need to practice my bunker shots. Haven't hit one in a while, and clearly, it shows. I'm still new to this game, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's that golf has a lot to teach you. Patience, course management, short game touch. There's always something to improve, and I know a lot of you watching have way more experience than me, so I want to hear from you. What's the best golf advice you've ever received? Maybe it's a lesson that changed your game, a mindset shift, or just something that's stuck with you over the years. Drop it in the comments. I'm always keen to learn from those who've been playing longer. Every time I step up to this par 3, I can't help but think, what if today's the day? A hole-in-one would be the ultimate moment. But let's be real, I don't think I've even hit this green before. Maybe it's my lack of skill, practice, experience, or maybe I'm just putting too much pressure on the shot. Either way, one of these days, it's gotta happen, right? Hit the green, I mean. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Peter Jacobson said, no matter what you shoot, the next day you have to go back to the first tee and begin all over again. And that might be the most real thing ever said about golf. One day I'm breaking 100 and feeling on top of the world. The next, I'm back out here, grinding, trying to put together another good round. Because in golf, there's no figuring it out. There's only getting a little bit better every time. And that's what keeps me coming back. No matter how good or bad today goes, there's always another round, another first tee, and another shot at progress. Golf isn't about chasing perfection. It's about showing up, taking the good with the bad, and just enjoying the ride. Some days you play great, other days golf humbles you. But no matter what, there's always another round, always another shot, always another chance to get better. If you've made it this far, do me a favour. Drop a like and let me know in the comments. What's the biggest lesson golf has taught you? I'm always learning, and I'd love to hear yours. See you in the next one.